I'm like, what? Surprise. So I went out, got the package, and to my biggest surprise, it was this. So let's open it up. I already know what it is because outside of the box it says Nitram everywhere. So let's see where it is. Nice Nitram hat. A little bag. Oh, this is a big bag. I feel like I went shopping. What is this? Oh, apron. Woo, fancy. I don't use aprons, but I appreciate it. I love getting dirty, you see. And a shirt. Let me see what size is this. Large. Perfect. I love when people think that I'm large. I'm actually a medium, but I'm gonna put it on. Is this the front? What does it say? Conduct your art. All right. So, thank you, Nitram. This is a really nice surprise. All right. So, let's see what we have here. First, let me tell you, charcoals, normally pencils come in grades. You have a different type of hardness to softness. It could be, you know, from H, whatever number H to HB, the middle, then B to 9B, really soft, really dark pencils. Well, for charcoal, it's hard to find those things, and it's hard to find consistency. So let's see here. This is the H. Wow, they started doing the H again. This is amazing. That's what I didn't recognize, the blue one. So the blue must be the new one. So this is hard, H. That's not what you said. And here is HB and B. Nice, these are like thinner. So I guess they're doing more variety now. Before, I'm gonna show you real quick the ones I have, because I have the charcoal that Nitram was creating originally in France. And as a fun fact, by the way, Nitram spelled backwards is Martin. Martin is the name of the founder of Nitram charcoal, Martin Gros. I think that's the way you say it in French. But I'm going to show you the vintage charcoal that I have since I was studying at the Angel Academy when I was this small. These are the vintage boxes, the original boxes. Here is the box with the HB. That is the middle grade. The H, which I thought they stopped doing, but obviously they're doing it again. So I'm super happy with that, because the H is the hardest charcoal, and that is really good for rendering and doing some of the final touches in the light areas. So because charcoal normally puts a lot of material on the paper and makes it dark really quick, and the H you can draw on the paper and still be refined like that. It's incredible, but I knew that they were gonna go out of business. They were closing down the factory, and I decided to buy a bunch for my future drawings. You saw the guy, actually another artist, appreciating the charcoal, and he decided to rescue it. He went to France, he took the company, he took the process, and started reinventing, redoing the charcoals for artists like us. All right, so I brought a piece of paper so I can try these new charcoals. So the B charcoal is the softest one, And you can see it's good to start a drawing and to do backgrounds. Since it's soft, it's gonna cover a bigger area with an even darkness. Now, if you change and we get an HB, the HB is gonna be in between that. The HB is the one I use the most. The H is good for finishing, and then the rest in gradation like that. Let's see what else I have here. Oh, this is cool. This is the baton. Very cool. I love it. It's like an extension, so you can draw from like far away, kind of like Sergeant. And this, oh, this is interesting because, oh my God, nice. I love this. Well, this is my version of this one. This is how I sharpen the charcoal, the way I do it. And I have two types of sandpaper. I put a sandpaper on the top to to go over quickly the bigger mass of the charcoal, and the other side, a little bit more refined, more of a fine grade of sandpaper, just to sharpen it with a little bit more subtlety so they don't break. But yeah, this is great. But I got a new one, so I'm gonna use it. I wonder if both are the same. I think they look like the same kind of roughness. So maybe a little tip for the Nitram charcoal. Maybe you want to do one rough and the other one fine, just as I had it here. Perhaps most people will find it useful. But anyways, and this is a replacement, which is great. Not every charcoal is capable of doing this without breaking, so this shows a very high quality. And as it gets to a nice pointy tip, you become more fragile with it. You don't push as much. Very cool. I cannot waste this beautifully sharpened piece of charcoal. Let's draw! Alright, let's wrap this video up. Knock knock, who's there? Nitram charcoal in the air.